It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality one-two punch to knock out building projects.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
That's a little bit better. Good afternoon. Welcome to Wallace Memorial Park in Louisiana, the home of the Louisiana Bulldogs softball team, as we get ready for high school softball this afternoon. Our second time seeing the Bulldogs, first time seeing the Silex Owls here in the 2018 season. Excited to see what Silex has to offer here in the new year as Coach Rebecca Lipsey brings in a team with a lot of returning talent, including in the circle with their pitcher, Holly Mueller. This is really a pretty good pitching matchup here today. We saw Maria Gutierrez the other day pitch pretty well, but suffering a 7-0 loss to the powerhouse defending state champion Bowling Green Lady Cats. She's a better pitcher than that. I don't think there's ever been a time she's given up 3 home runs in a game, and I doubt today will be a repeat of that performance. And then you've got Holly Mueller, who's been doing it here for 3+ seasons now, and she is one of the best pitchers in the area, no doubt about that. We'll see if she can get some hits to surround her here today. Coach Bill Camps for Louisiana looking for the same thing. They want to run. They've been shut out so far in a couple of games this season, so they definitely want to get a run across here in this Tuesday home game here on the peoplestribune.com. We'll take a quick break here on the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame. We'll have more from Louisiana after this on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to Wallace Memorial Park in Louisiana. Louisiana has their warm-ups taken care of. Silex out on the field right now. And talk about the Silex team, our first time seeing them here in the new year. They've got 5 seniors on the squad, but only 3 show up in the starting lineup. So you've got 6 juniors or below out there, around a third of the starting 9 senior leadership. So this is a good mix for Coach Rebecca Lipsey, and we'll see how that experience leads this program going forward. But again, you have to start with the battery, and it is a pretty good one for Louisiana. We talked about Holly Mueller, but Lexi Plackmeyer behind the plate, a very good backstop. She kind of gets lost. Everyone There's Gabby Dieters in the EMO, and then there's everyone else. So a good catcher like Plackmeyer kind of gets lost in the shuffle a little bit, but she knows her way around behind the plate, definitely, for these Silex Lady Owls. And then you've got a pretty good infield with Hinkemine returning at second base. And then to the outfield, you've got the senior anchoring things out there, and Molly Stanek. She's just a great athlete and definitely knows how to patrol and run an outfield for a softball team. We'll take another quick break, come back with your starting lineups after this. This is the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
The Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance is here. Come in now for rebates up to $2,000 and financing as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months on hardworking Rangers, legendary Sportsman ATVs, and high-performance racers. See Hayden's Motorsports Center, US 61 in Frankfort, or call 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. through 9/30/18 on select new 2015 through 2019 vehicles. Subject to credit approval. Offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
And time to take a look at our Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ball game. See all the services your health department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. And we'll start with the lineup for the visiting Silex Owls. They'll lead it off with the catcher, number 30, Lexi Blackmeyer. Center fielder bats second, number 11, Molly Stanek. In the 3 spot, the right fielder, number 33, Taylor Howard. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, 14, Michaela Schneider. Batting in the 5 spot, the first baseman, number 20, Carson Harlan. Second baseman bats next, number 27, Casey Hinkemine. And then the pitcher, number 42, Hallie Mueller. Left fielder bats 8th, number 24, Chloe Kenyon. And rounding out the order for Coach Lipsy is the shortstop, number 13, Gwen Gilbert. For the Louisiana Bulldogs, a similar lineup, a few changes from the game we saw the other night at Bowling Green. They'll still lead it off with the second baseman, number 1, Faith Rule. Batting second to the shortstop, number 11, Autumn Castagna. Pitcher bats third, number 14, Maria Gutierrez. Then the third baseman, that's a change, number 18, Caitlin Glow. Then the first baseman, number 22, Gretchen Capps. Batting in the 6th spot is the catcher, number 44, Stephanie Mills. Center fielder bats 7th, number 23, Abby Moore. It'll be Kendall Kreider in the 8th spot. She wears number 9 and is the left fielder. And the number 9 hitter for Coach Bill Capps is the right fielder, number 3, Morgan Street. So those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ball game. The teams are off the field going over final things in the dugouts or outside the dugouts. And we're just about ready for softball here from Wallace Memorial Park in Louisiana. It's an EMO battle as the Silex Lady Owls visit the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs. And it's coming up next right here on the peoplestribune.com.
This is TribCast, celebrating 10 years of champions. High school softball on the peoplestribune.com is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agents Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, and Paul Shucard in Bowling Green, by Young Enterprises Incorporated, La Crosse Lumber Company, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, Pike County Memorial Hospital, by the Viv Beach Funeral Homes LLC and Collier Funeral Home, B&B Automotive, Sparks Maintenance Contracting Heating and Cooling, Lynn's Heritage House, by Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Cellular and Satellite Center, by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and by Bowling Green Lumber Company. Now, coverage of high school softball from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
Long time going through the ground rules for a perfectly symmetrical ballpark, but now a couple of Louisiana girls will go over and going to the Louisiana or the Silex dugout. I'm not sure what they're doing down there, but I think they're closing something up down there. But just about ready for softball here. Oh, they were taking in a net that had been set up for pregame warm-ups. Go around the field. Let's see here. 200 down the lines, 205 to center. Very even playing ballpark. Grass a little long. I think maybe the athletic director, Mr. Griffin, is a little too in love with Wrigley Field, keeping that grass long out there in the outfield. They need to get my guys to go out there and mow that before the next game, as that'll slow down a softball for sure. The lineup cards have been exchanged, and the teams return to their dugouts. We're just about ready for softball. Our first pitch is coming up next on TribCast.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Family owned and operated since 1996, Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, low resident-to-staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices, and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Well, let's quickly set the defense for Louisiana before they play the anthem. Across the outfield, it's Kendall Crowder in left. Abby Moore in center. Morgan Street is the right fielder. Caitlin Glow is the third baseman. Autumn Castina is the shortstop. Faith Rule at second. Gretchen Caps at first. Stephanie Mills behind the plate. Maria Gutierrez is the pitcher for the Bulldogs.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
It's the place there's no place else like. Home. It's the circle of chairs around your fire pit, where all the do you remembers get passed around like bowls of ice cream. It's bacon and eggs in the skillet, crackling along with the laughter.
At Shelter Insurance, we don't just insure your home, we insure all the memories that live inside it. Ask your agent for details. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Frank Wallace in Vandalia show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing. A no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries, ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? Great news. Now you have a choice. Viasat Internet has just rolled out brand new fast internet plans available in your area. Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center today. Standard installation is free and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See Viasat.com for details.
Time for tonight's first pitch, brought to you by LaCrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. LaCrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. And that first pitch will be to Lexi Plackmeyer as she strides in from the first base dugout. Coach of the Owls is Rebecca Lipsy. Her assistant is her mom, Jennifer Capstick. She'll be in the first base box. And a final pep talk from her infield, and Maria Gutierrez is ready for her first pitch to Plackmeyer. Silex catcher digs in. And our first pitch from LaCrosse Lumber Company is in for a strike. 0-1, and we're underway from Wallace Park in Louisiana. Plackmeyer, then Stanek and Howard. If anyone gets on, Schneider will bat in the first inning. That one popped up and out of play over the Silex dugout on the first base side. 0-2 quickly to Plackmeyer. No balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, the catcher for the Owls, Lexi Plackmeyer. Ooh, just missed the inside corner. Good pitch from Gutierrez. Misses the mark, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strike count. They play her straight away. This one's fouled off the screen. Still a 1-2 count. Another 1-2 pitch from Gutierrez is up high, 2-2. As it looks like Silex is looking to work some counts against the Bulldog hurler. That one fouled back to the screen. Still 2-2. 6-pitch at bat so far. Stanek waits on deck. Owls, New Jerseys also this year. 2-2 pitch in the dirt. Count goes full to Plackmeyer. The payoff grounded to the past the third baseman to the shortstop. Up with a throw over, not in time. Infield hit for Lexi Plackmeyer, and we're underway here in Louisiana. Just not much that Christina could do with it. As she had to go deep into the hole to track that ball down. First pitch to Stanek. Showing bunt. Ball gets away from the catcher and into second base is Plackmeyer. That's a pass ball. Charge to Stephanie Mills. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and that one's popped out of play. It's even the count of 1-1. Stanek looks down to Coach Lipsy. They're on the same page for this situation. A 1-1 pitch from Gutierrez. Low and in, 2-1. Howard waits on deck. Right now it's the Silex center fielder, Molly Stanek. This one hit to the outfield. It'll be a base hit and an RBI. It's going to go all the way to the base of the fence. Into score is Plackmeyer. It's going to be a run-scoring double for Molly Stanek, and Silex leads it here in the top of the first, 1-0. So just like that, 2 hits and a run on the board. That'll bring in Howard, batting from the left-hand side. And the first pitch to her is chop foul. Past Coach Lipsy in the third base box, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Checking her wristband for the play. Runner at second for the Owls. Showing bunt, missed it, and it's quickly 0-2 to Taylor Howard. Michaela Schneider waits on deck. 0-2. Outside. Just a little bit high and away for ball 1. Still pretty close pitch to be taking. Down 0-2 in the count. Just got a piece of that one. Stays alive at 1-2. Howard. New life in there. Gutierrez takes a little stroll. Now Howard digs back in. Another 1-2 pitch coming. This one grounded back to the pitcher. Looks the runner back. Now she's going to try for third. Throw in is late. It'll go 1-3 on the putout, and the runner moves over to third base. So at least a productive out. And Silex tests the Louisiana arms. That'll bring in Schneider. She wears number 14, the third baseman for Silex. First pitch to her is high and away with the off-speed pitch. 1-0. They had a grip issue on that one. Just kind of spiraled away, that one. High and away, a little more meat on that. But the count goes to 2-0. Harlan waits on deck. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good change of pace from Gutierrez. And the count goes to 2-1. The next. Foul tipped into the glove. 2-2. Starter 2-0. Now it's 2-2. To the Owl third baseman. Runner at third. 1 out. A run in already for the Owls. That 2-2 pitch popped her up. It's behind the shortstop, coming in on it and making the catch is Moore. Throw in up the third base line, and it's 2-0. A sacrifice fly for Schneider adds to the Silex lead. Good running catch, though, by Moore. to put that away. Now the bases are empty with 2 outs, and this one is over the first baseman. Cap's glove and into short right field. Tracked down by the second baseman, Rule, but not quick enough. It's a 2-out hit for Harlan, and that'll bring in Hinkabine. Casey Hinkabine, the second baseman, digs in. And the first pitch is a strike. Just caught the top of the zone to the Silex middle infielder. The 0-1 almost hit her. That would have hurt too. Would have got the elbow. Pulled it out of the way, and it's a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes is the count to Hinkabine. Holly Mueller waits on deck. Will she bat this inning, or will she pitch first? And a defensive swing gets her. Strikeout ends the inning, but 2 cross the plate for the Owls, and they lead it 2-0 with Louisiana coming up in the bottom of the first on TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Let's set the defense before the bottom of the first for Silex across the outfield. It's Chloe Kenyon in left, Molly Stanek in center, and Taylor Howard in right. Michaela Schneider's the third baseman. Gwen Gilbert is the shortstop. Casey Hinkabine, having trouble with that for some reason today, is the second baseman. Carson Harlan over at first. Lexi Plackmeyer behind the plate, and Holly Mueller finishing her warm-up tosses right now for the Silex Owls. And she's letting it rip before she throws her first pitch. Brought to you by LaCrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. LaCrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. Silex has every player on their roster playing catch right now. As the balls go in, half those players will go to the dugout. And Coach Bill Camps will take his spot in the third base coaching box. And Teresa Long down to first. Throw goes down, and we are ready for softball here in the bottom of the first inning. Louisiana looking to break out. Have trouble scoring runs so far this season. Shutout in games, 2 games, back-to-back games. Second one being that 7-0 loss to Bowling Green. And it'll be Faith Rule digging in against Mueller. And our LaCrosse Lumber Company first pitch on its way. She bunts it back to the screen. No balls and a strike. 0-1. That one misses. Evens the count. Castina and Gutierrez, the second and third hitters, glow if anyone gets on, will bat here in the bottom of the first. 1-1 pitch. Set up inside, and it's grounded to the shortstop. Up with it is Gilbert. Has trouble with it, and that's going to be an error on the freshman. So leadoff error puts Rule aboard. And that'll bring in Christina. She'll bat from the left-hand side. Where's number 11? In at the corners are the Lady Owls. And that one in the dirt. Delayed steal, throw down, and she is safe. Just got the foot in there, very close. After Plackmeyer picked it up. Pitch was a ball, 1-0 to Christina. She'll dig back in. See, she's a little more free swinging now. Was thinking maybe a bunt before the runner got scoring position. There she showed bunt, took a strike. 1-1. Long look to the dugout from Mueller. Now she winds and fires. Fouled out of play. Off the third base side, and it's a ball and 2-strike count to Autumn Christina. Runner at second, nobody out. Up high, 2-2. As Christina wouldn't chase. Still a few steps in front of the bags at first and third. Straight away in the outfield. 2-2 pitch. Is strike 3 called. She got her looking. That's the first out and the first strikeout for Hallie Mueller. Bring in Maria Gutierrez. And Maria looks out at Mueller, set up outside. Pitch goes inside, gets back to the screen. There's going to be a runner at third with less than 2 outs. 1-0 the count to Gutierrez, who can now make it a one-run game with a sacrifice fly. The 1-0 pitch, fouled out of play, and well into the parking lot. Going to get all the way past the Silex bus. 1-1. And Maria will dig back in. Rules the runner at third. She reached on an error. Went to second on a pass ball, or a stolen base, rather. Then a wild pitch put her at third. This one grounded off of the batter. And it's a 1-2 count. That would have been a tough play had it not hit her. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out and a runner at third. Very dangerous Gutierrez against Mueller and wouldn't chase up high, 2-2. Power pitch there. Number 42, Hallie Mueller. The next. Off speed, goes up high, and the count is full with Caitlin Glow on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Fouled out of play again, and it's going to go, just missed going in that truck, then hit the bumper of another truck. 2 cars away from mine. I'm in the danger zone. Everyone is here at Wallace Park. Another 3-2 pitch from Mueller to Gutierrez. She comes set, winds and fires. In the dirt, and there'll be runners at the corners with 1 out. First walk issued, followed the first strikeout. That'll bring in Glow. They're going to have a courtesy runner. And that's number 2, Emma Inglis. First and third, 1 out. Double play gets you out of the inning. Glow digs in. Mueller awaiting instructions. Long look to the dugout. Checks her wristband, now comes set. First pitch is a strike called. Throw goes back into third, so there's going to be runners at second and third as Inglis takes second. Defensive indifference there. It's an 0-1 count. 2-0. Silex leads. Now the tying run's in scoring position. 1 out. The 0-1 pitch. Chop foul, 0-2. Caps waits on deck. The 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Got her up and in. Second strikeout of the inning. And now Mueller and the Owls and out away from getting out of the jam. Caps. That's from the right-hand side. She's ready. First pitch to her. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to the Louisiana first baseman. She's ready again. And the 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. It's a big opportunity for the Bulldogs to get on the board. It's going to take a 0-2 hit here from Gretchen Caps. The pitch went high and away. Taken for ball 1. Stephanie Mills waits on deck if the inning continues. Caps ready again. Mueller delivers. This one's hit into center, and it'll get down and tie this ball game. 1 run in. Here comes the next. It's a 2-2 game. A big 2-out hit from Gretchen Caps knots this game. A 2-run single makes it 2-2. So both teams strike with a pair so far in the first. The inning continues to Stephanie Mills. Mills the other night against Bowling Green was 0 for 3. A couple of strikeouts in that ball game. Takes a strike here. Good pitch from Holly Mueller. 6th batter to come to the plate here in the first. The pitch. This one nubbed to the third baseman. In on it is Schneider. Throw across in plenty of time. Goes 5-3 on the putout, and Louisiana's retired. But they tie the ball game with a big 2-out hit from Gretchen Caps to play both Rule and Inglis. And we're knotted at 2 heading to the second on TribCast.
The 10th anniversary season of high school sports on TribCast are brought to you in part by Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and Bowling Green Lumber Company, celebrating 10 years of champions. This is TribCast.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Back for the top of the second inning in a brand new ball game. 2-2. Both teams with a pair of runs. Louisiana did it with just 1 hit, capitalizing on an error and a walk to plate their 2 runs on the 2-out single from Caps. Silex with 3 hits in the top of the first inning, including a double from Stanek. It's going to be Mueller, Kenyon, and Gilbert, 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Lady Owls. First pitch is low and away, back to the screen, ball one to Hallie Mueller. She's the pitcher. With a very long swing when she connects. She has good power. The next is hit into center field and down for a base hit to lead things off. So second straight inning with the leadoff hit for the Lady Owls, and that'll bring in Chloe Kenyon. Chloe's the left fielder. She's a junior. And they'll bring in a courtesy runner, and that's Allison Schneider. The freshman infielder, outfielder, and courtesy runner here this afternoon. Kenyon digs into the left-hand batter's box. We'll see if she's trying to move the runner down. Pulls back the bunt. Runner not going, and it's 1-0. Shortstop Gilbert on deck. And the 1-0 is almost to the screen, cut off nicely by the catcher Mills. 2-0. Tape does not want to stay today. Breezy day here at Wallace Memorial Park. And a swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Now to Chloe Kenyon. I think my tape is giving up too. Here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Misses on the bunt. 2-2. Throw back to first and in safely. If Caps would have gone the other way with that tag, she'd have been out. But she went the long way around. That one up over the head of Kenyon, and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out and a runner at first base. Gutierrez. Swung on and missed, and Kenyon down for the first out. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Maria. And that'll take us to the number 9 spot, Gwen Gilbert. That one's low for ball 1. Allison Schneider at first, running for the pitcher. Gilbert gets the bunt down. It's a good one. She's going to be safe. Ooh, just beat it out. She kind of slowed down a little bit. And it's a infield single for Gilbert, and that'll take us back to the top of the order for Plackmeyer, who already has a hit and a run scored today. Go-ahead run at second base. Gutierrez back in the circle. Set and ready. Back to the screen. Runners stay. Ooh. Indecision there on the base pass. They almost could have got 2 bases out of that. A little youth out there on the base pass right now. This one hit into the glove, and everybody is, they got her at first. Ooh, I thought she may have gotten back in there, but again, slowed up just a little bit. It turns into a line-out double play. Gutierrez to Caps, and the inning is over. So Silex has 2 on with nobody out and fails to score. When we go to the bottom of the second, Louisiana will try and take the lead on TribCast.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agriculture equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
To the bottom of the second inning we go, and it'll be Moore, Crowder, and Street, the 7, 8, 9 hitters, as both teams sent 6 batters to the box in the first inning. Missing on the first, Abby Moore. 1-0. Silex, a big opportunity squandered with that double play, and that one is outside, 2-0. Saw Abby make a heck of a catch with the bases loaded and 2 outs against Bowling Green the other night, and that game could have been over early. This one hit to the shortstop. Gilbert up with it cleanly this time over to Harlan at first for the first out. 6-3 on the putout. And there's one away. To the number 8 spot and Kendall Connor. Where's number 9? Batting for the first time, and that is a strike called. She hit her spot more than she hit the strike zone on that one. So she got the call. The 0-1. There's another one. Yep, called that one a ball on the inside corner. Thought he'd ring her up. Well in at third, and a few steps at first. There's a strike. 1-2 the count. 2 Crowder with Street on deck. Swing and a miss. She got her on the swing there, and that's the 3rd strikeout already for Mueller. And there's 2 away with the bases empty, and the number 9 hitter coming up. Morgan Street, the right fielder. First pitch to her is just high. To most batters, that's a strike. Street's a little shorter than most. The 1-0. There's a good pitch. Took something off, got her to swing through it. And the count even at 1-1. Almost hit her. 2 balls and a strike. So they went inside on Morgan Street. Going back outside and hitting her spot for strike 2. Again. May have been off the black, but perfectly placed. In accordance with the target. That one misses, and the count goes full. As Mueller looks for a 1-2-3 inning to keep this game tied. A 3-2 pitch. Chopped foul to the front of the Silex dugout, and we'll do it again. Another 3-2 pitch on its way to Street. And again, fouled off. As Street is working this count. Another 3-2 pitch from Mueller on its way. She missed. It's a 2-out walk. Second walk issued by the Silex pitcher. And the inning will continue back to the top of the order for Faith Rule. Rule reached on an error by the shortstop. Came around to score the game's first run for Louisiana. And they're asking for a pinch runner. Not sure what's going on with the number 9 hitter Street, but she's replaced on the base pass. Tatum to Priest will do the running. And the first pitch is foul tipped into the glove for strike 1 on Rule. Slow grounder her first time up. Gilbert charged in on it, couldn't come up with it clean. So that one misses outside to even things up 1-1. Led to a nice little inning for the Bulldogs. Lady Owls want to get out of this second inning unscathed just like Louisiana did with a nice play. Inside out swing, and it's fouled off to the first base side. A ball and 2 strikes, and now Mueller a strike away from getting out of the jam. Ooh, up and in. And drew the attention of Rule. Eyes got big. And we'll see what it sets up here on the 2-2 pitch. 1 on, 2 outs, 2-2 count. And this one hit to the second baseman. Trouble with it, and she's going to reach on an error for the second time. They're going to try and get the runner to third, and she's beat. Out at third is the runner, and she may be injured as she got knocked down there at third base. So Louisiana unable to score here in the bottom of the second. We head to the third, 2-2 on TribCast.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
The Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance is here. Come in now for rebates up to $2,000 and financing as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months on hardworking Rangers, legendary Sportsman ATVs, and high-performance racers. See Hayden's Motorsports Center, US 61 in Frankfort, or call 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. through 9/30/18 on select new 2015 through 2019 vehicles. Subject to credit approval. Offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
To the top of the third we go. For Silex, it's going to be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Stanek, Howard, and Schneider. get to talking to people, you lose your place. She takes a strike, high and away. Stanek, RBI double. Her first time up, came around to score on a sacrifice by Schneider, and that one's outside to even the count at 1-1. So she's batting for the second time here in the third. Gutierrez delivers another one outside and off the woodwork on the backstop. 2-1. Two balls and a strike, and that one's inside, almost hit her foot. The count goes to 3-1. I don't think Maria wants to mess around with Molly Stanek too much. The 3-1 is well outside, and it's a leadoff walk to Molly Stanek. First walk issued this afternoon by Gutierrez. And that'll bring in Howard, who grounded back to the pitcher her first time up. Way in at third. Pulls back a bunt. Stanek not going anywhere, and it's 1-0. Schneider on deck. Howard saw 5 pitches her first time up. Low and away again. 2-0. Go ahead, run at first base here with nobody out. Howard digs back in. The 2-0 is just off the corner. Looked pretty good from here. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. This one off the glove of the third baseman. Everyone's going to be safe. They tried for the runner at second, but Stanek got the foot in early. As hard as that ball was hit, we're going to give her a hit. That's the 6th hit already for Silex. And that'll draw Coach Bill Capps out of the dugout to talk about the situation. We'll take a quick break, come back with more third inning action after this on TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Schucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Family owned and operated since 1996, Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
2 on, nobody out here for Silex. And the top of the third inning, trying to pull back ahead of Louisiana, and that is a strike called on the first pitch, almost thrown into center field by Mills. Gutierrez gets ahead against Schneider. She hit a sacrifice fly to shallow center first time up to score Stanek and make it 2-0 at the time. Out of play. It's 2-2, or 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's hit in the air. First baseman wants it. No, the second baseman makes the catch. Rule as the runners get back this time. That's the first out. It's a big out for Gutierrez and the Bulldogs. Brings in Harlan, who's 1 for 1 with a single. This one hit off the end of the bat, but it's going to be caught. Nice running play by Morgan Street. Runner tags and goes to third. Stanek. There's 2 outs. Now it's going to take a hit to put Silex ahead. Well, that was a nice running catch by Morgan Street. I didn't think she had any chance to catch up with that one. So Louisiana defense is pretty good. Showing bunt is Hinkabine, who struck out her first time up. Runner goes to second, uncontested. And it's 0-1 on the Silex second baseman. Ooh, called a strike, low and away, 0-2. He's giving him the outside part of the plate, that's for sure. The 0-2, swung on and missed, and Gutierrez gets out of the jam. Picks up her third strikeout over the first 3 innings. Silex strands 2 in scoring position, and we head to the bottom of the third, knotted at 2 on TribCast.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, LaCrosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, LaCrosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. LaCrosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, equal housing lender.
Bottom of the third inning we go here at Wallace Memorial Park in Louisiana. For the Bulldogs, it'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, starting with Autumn Castina. Castina, Gutierrez, and Glow. If anyone gets on caps, will bat here in the third. Home half. Both teams with a pair of runs in the first, but unable to push a run across since. Both teams have had chances. This one muscled and out of play, 0-1. Castina. Back in the box. Mueller, a long look to the dugout for the pitch selection. Now she winds and fires off the mask of the home plate umpire, and it's 0-2. Not a bad crowd here on a Tuesday afternoon. Late arriving, but they're here now. There's the stands on both sides are full. Just not a whole lot of people sitting next to me. The 0-2 sticks the bat out, gets it off the third baseman's foot, and a base hit. Infield hit for Castina. She slapped that one and dropped it right under the glove of the Silex third baseman, Schneider, and then she kicked it. But it's a base hit all the way. And it'll bring in Maria with a chance to put the Bulldogs ahead. Ooh, nice pitch. Strike one to Maria, who walked on a 3-2 pitch her first time up after being down in the count. She worked it back in her favor and got aboard. Her courtesy runner scored the tying run. This one fouled, just about 8 inches fouled on the first base line. And the count moves to 0-2 to Maria Gutierrez. That was close. Went over the safety base, but that's in foul territory. That one back to the screen. Runner's going to advance. Casina down to second on the wild pitch. And the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes with Glow on deck. The 1-2. Missed again, high and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Go with something off speed here. Or do you pound her inside on 0-2? Runner at second. That's the potential go-ahead run for the Bulldogs. One of their best hitters at the plate. The 2-2 pitch. Sticks the bat out. Did that make contact with the runner? They're not going to call it. It threw off Gilbert just enough. Very close to hitting that runner. And they'll bring in a courtesy runner, so back-to-back infield hits, and there's runners at the corners with nobody out. Silex in danger of falling behind here in the home half of the third. Glow digs in. Big spot for her, the number 4 hitter, the cleanup hitter in this Bulldog order. And the first pitch from Mueller on its way. And she hits it in the air, center field. Runner shall tag. Making the catch is Stanek. Here comes a throw to the plate, and she is in there. Beat it by a step and a half. Good strong throw from Stanek, but Louisiana takes the lead on a sacrifice fly by Caitlin Glow. Inglis stays at first, and there's one away. That'll bring in Camps, who has the other 2 RBIs for Louisiana on a 2-out hit back in the first. Nice pitch in for a strike. Cut back across the plate. I don't think Camps was expecting one right down the heart. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. As Mueller and the Owls try and get back control of this inning. No balls, 2 strikes. It's a 1-2 count that Caps got the hit on, and she wouldn't chase here. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Whew, just missed inside. 2-2. Here's another. Grounded to the shortstop. Through her legs. It's an error. Over to third. And in there at third is Inglis. Moving into second is Caps. E6. And it turns into a 2-base error. Now there's runners at second and third with just 1 out for Mills. They'll move a pinch runner out there for Caps at second base. That's Jaden Womack. Three-two Bulldogs. They never put the third run on the scoreboard for the home team. I can see doing that for the away team. Just one out. First pitch to Mills is in for a strike. Good looking pitch. More on deck. Runners at second and third, just one out. Already a run in for the Bulldogs. They lead Silex 3-2. EMO battle here on a Tuesday. Inside 1-1. The next, outside, 2 balls and a strike. Silex only has one other pitcher listed on their roster, and that's Howard, the freshman. I doubt we see her unless there's a dire emergency. The 2-1. Nubbed at the plate to even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. She grounded to the third baseman her first time up. Oh for 1 today. The pitch. Up and away. Count goes full. Mueller has walked 1 in each inning so far. A 3-2 count on the number 6 hitter here. And gets her to chop to the third baseman. Off her glove, everyone out. They're going to get the no. The throw was high, pulls the first baseman off the bag. And another run comes in, and still just 1 out. The only time the balls left the infield was on the sacrifice fly. E5, no RBI. Over to third goes Womack. And Coach Lipsy out to talk about it. Quick chat. And back to the dugout she goes. 2 errors in the inning. 4 errors in the game. They've all hurt. That'll bring in Abby Moore. She's 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. That led off the second inning, batting again here in the bottom of the third. Louisiana can bust it open here. Runners on the corners, just 1 out. First pitch from Mueller. Hit to the gap. Tracked down by Stanek. They'll tag. And the throw is cut off, and it's 5-2 Louisiana. Sacrifice, but a nice play by Stanek to grab the second out and get the ball back, hold that second runner at first. And to score was Womack. And still at first is the courtesy runner for Mills. That's Misha Campbell. Swing and a miss on the first pitch to Crowder. She was a strikeout victim her first time up. 2 outs. 3 runs have crossed for the Bulldogs. The 0-1. Way outside and high. Ball and a strike. Five-two Bulldogs here in the third. The next, swing and a miss up at her eyes. And now Mueller a strike away from ending this third inning. The 1-2 pitch popped up. It'll get out of play and hit the top of the Silex dugout. So Crowder alive with Street on deck. Another 1-2 pitch on its way from Holly Mueller. And that one's fouled back to the screen. Still a ball and 2-strike count. Crowder is a senior. Middle infielder and pitcher. Listed, but she's playing left field today. And that one just missed. Where was that? Looked like it was on the black. Called a ball. And the count goes to 2-2. Will Crowder make her pay? This one nubbed to the third baseman. Up with it is Schneider. Throw over is in time. Good stretch at first by Carson Harlan, and the inning is over. So Louisiana strikes with 3 in the bottom of the third. We head to the fourth. Bulldogs lead Silex 5-2 on TribCast.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Frank Wallace in Vandalia show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing. A no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Well, Mueller gave up a couple runs in the first, led off the top of the second, gives up 3 runs in the third, leads off the top of the fourth. She did get a hit, her first at bat. But her runner was stranded at second. That's a ball low, as Hallie leads off the top of the fourth inning. Gutierrez pitching with a lead for the first time this season. Low, 2-0. See how she responds to that. Hitter. Hit by pitch. And she'll jog down to first base and be replaced by a courtesy runner. And now Coach Camps wants to talk to the home plate umpire about something. Maybe Holly not getting out of the way of the ball, but that was right into her. It's not like she was dipping or anything to... That is what he's arguing, that she didn't try and get out of the way. The courtesy runner will be Allison Schneider again. And the batter will be Chloe Kenyon. Kenyon struck out swinging her first time up on a 3-2 pitch. First pitch to her, bunting, and that's foul. They just let it roll long enough to come off that white line for strike one. No balls, 1 strike. There's a good bunt, and it's going to go foul. Goodness. 0-2. So now Kenyon will have to swing away. See what she does, 0-2. I play back now. Closer to the bags. She can get it down. Swung on and missed. That's the first out. I'd have laid down the bunt 0-2. This one off the end of the bat and foul past Gretchen Camps at first. 0-1 to Gilbert. Gwen Gilbert, the number 9 hitter. She singled her first time up, was erased on that double play. One showing bunt, pulls back, throw in, and she is out at first. Oh my goodness, Schneider got too far off the bag and is picked off first base on a good throw by Mills. I almost got one earlier and get her this time. This popped up to the center fielder. Moore makes the catch and the inning is over quietly. So the leadoff hit eventually picked off, a strikeout and a fly out, and we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Louisiana coming up, still up by 3 on TribCast.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? Great news! Now you have a choice. Viasat Internet has just rolled out brand new fast internet plans available in your area. Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center today. Standard installation is free and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See viasat.com for details.
All sorts of changes for the Owls coming into this inning, as the new catcher is Casey Hinkebine. She moves in from second base. Plackmeyer goes out to shortstop. Gilbert is out of the ball game, and in to play second base is Schneider. So Allison Schneider, who was the courtesy runner, is now the second baseman. So Hinkebine in to catch, Plackmeyer to short, Gilbert out, and Schneider is the second baseman. And that one back to the screen on the first pitch to Morgan Street. Louisiana playing with the lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. She walked her first time up, was caught trying, or her pinch runner was caught trying to get to third, and there's a strike called. 1-1. That ended the second inning in what was at the time a tie ball game at 2. Foul back. Ball and 2 strikes to Street. Top of the order waiting, and Faith Rule. One-two pitch. Up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Three strikeouts for Mueller on the day. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. She got her. That's the first out here in the bottom of the 4th. We go back to the top of the order for Faith Rule. Rule is ready. Base is empty, 1 out. There's a ball just high. Rule has reached on a pair of errors by middle infielders. I think that's what Silex was trying to clean up with all the moves this inning. That fouled back and off the catcher's glove. 1-1 the count to Faith. Long look, now she winds and fires, showing bunt, and it is bunted foul at the plate. Ball and 2 strikes to Rule with Castina waiting on deck. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Mueller. She may have finally gotten things figured out. That'll bring in Castina with the bases empty and 2 down. She struck out looking her first time up, singled and scored in that 3-run third. And the first pitch to her is taken high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Outside, 2-0. Gutierrez waits on deck, and Mueller and the Lady Owls would like to see her next inning. Haven't had a 1-2-3 inning either way yet. This one back up through the box and a 2-out hit for Castina. Her second stroke today. That'll bring in Maria Gutierrez. In an RBI situation here. 2 outs and a runner at first. See if Castina's doing some running here. This one chopped back to Mueller. Fields it cleanly, throw to first, and they get the out. So Louisiana leaves a runner on, and we head to the 5th inning already. 5-2, Bulldogs lead the Lady Owls on TribCast.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance, Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
The 10th anniversary season of high school sports on TribCast are brought to you in part by Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and Bowling Green Lumber Company, celebrating 10 years of champions. This is TribCast.
Silex wants to make some noise. They're going to have to do it pretty soon. Plackmeyer, the shortstop, will lead it off, then Stanek and Howard. 1, 2, 3, top of the order. Is the best shot for the Owls to try and get back in this ball game, trailing by 3. Lexi, 1 for 2 today, lined into a double play and singled and scored. Takes a ball to start this at bat, 1-0. Stanek has been on base twice. She's in the on-deck circle. And this one grounded to the second baseman, through the second baseman. And that'll be a error on Rule. E4, and the first error committed by Louisiana in the 2 games we've covered them for so far this year. She looked up to see where Plackmeyer was and allowed the ball to go into short right. A strike on the first pitch to Stanek. And let's see if they do some running out there. Missing on the bunt, throw it on to second, goes into center field, and they're going to advance that runner over to third base. E2, stolen base. Gets her over to third. The count goes to 0-2 on Stanek with Howard waiting on deck. And Silex doesn't want to give any more outs away, that's for sure. Popped up. Center fielder coming in, and she makes the catch. Throw, cut off, and in to score. The third run for Silex is Plackmeyer. Sacrifice and an RBI for Stanek. That'll bring in Howard. Taylor, 1 for 2. He's put the ball in play twice, grounded back to the pitcher, and then singled in the third inning. Takes a ball to start this at bat. The 1-0. Grounded back to the pitcher. Gutierrez over to Caps at first, 1-3 on the putout, and the bases will be empty with 2 away now for Schneider. 0 for 2. Sacrifice, 0 for 1. A sacrifice fly to center. And a pop out to second. This one fouled out of play to the parking lot. Missed everything. 0-1 to Michaela. Player behind the bag at third and first. Almost on the outfield grass at short and second. They must respect her pop. Almost hit her. 1-1 the count. 5-3 Bulldogs here in the top of the 5th inning. Getting ready to stretch here at Wallace Memorial Park. 2 outs and a runner. Now the bases are empty. That one fouled off the screen, and it's a 1-2 count to Schneider with Harlan waiting on deck. So if the inning continues, one-two count to the cleanup hitter, or cleanup hitter Schneider. This one hit off the end of the bat, and it is foul down the first baseline into right field. Still ball and 2 strikes. Another 1 ball, 2 strike count. Low and in. 2-2 to Michaela with, again, Carson Harlan waiting on deck. Silex would love to get her up this inning as the potential tying run. Lady Owls trail the Bulldogs by 2 here. Top half of the 5th. 1-2. That one rocketed toward the gap in left center. It's going to go to the wall. She's around first into second, a stand-up double for Schneider on a 2-2 pitch. And she tomahawked that one. And will bring in Harlan with an RBI situation. Harlan 1 for 2. Flew out to right. Has a single today. Well, she pounded that ball. First pitch to the Silex first baseman. Popped up. Mile high. Second baseman twisting. And this one is down for a hit. And it's going to score a run. A base hit, RBI for Harlan. And it's a 1-run game. Little 2-out rally has produced 2 runs so far for the Lady Owls. That'll bring in Hinkabine. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts today. She's now the catcher. Started the game at second base. outside for ball 1 to Casey. 1-0. Mueller waits on deck. She's been on base twice today. That one fouled off. 1-1 the count. This one fouled back behind us. Here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. The ball and 2 strikes. And Gutierrez a pitch away from getting out of this top of the 5th inning. New ball comes in from the Bulldog dugout. Hinkabine ready. Gutierrez ready. She winds and fires outside, 2-2. Now the deuces are wild to this Silex number 5 hitter. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There is a runner at first base. It's a potential tying run out there, and it's outside. Count goes full. On deck, Mueller singled and was hit by a pitch. Payoff pitch outside. That'll put 2 aboard for the Silex pitcher. Down to second goes Harlan. Hinkabine takes her spot at first. That's the potential go-ahead run, and she'll be replaced by a courtesy runner. Since she's now the catcher, she can do that. And that courtesy runner is on a 2-runner back. Julia Gradicke, and this one's grounded past the shortstop and third baseman. They're going to try and score the run to tie this game. The throw is cut off, and into third goes Gradicke, and we're knotted at 5 apiece. 3 runs here with 2 outs scored by Silex. A big RBI by Holly Mueller. Now the go-ahead run is at third base. Second hit today. Harlan scored easily. And they're going to bring in another courtesy runner. That's Abby McAnulty. And the batter will be Chloe Kenyon. Chloe has struck out twice today. Low swinging, she's 0 for 2. 5-5 game. Silex has come up with 3 runs here in the top of the 5th, and that's a ball outside with runners on the corners, and that is actually Izzy Scroy, the courtesy runner out there. Not a 2, it's a 5. High. And the runner will take second base. Ooh. Silex could have taken the lead on that play, but the runner at third, Scroy, couldn't tell if the ball got away. That one fouled off the post right in front of us, and it's a 2-ball, 1-strike count to Chloe Kenyon. Lady Owls want to take the lead right here. Grounded to the third baseman. Throw across, and he's safe. Everybody's safe. Scroy comes in to score, and it's 6-5 Silex. 4 runs here in this 2-out rally. Kenyon just got down to first. She was on her horse the whole way. Scroy comes in and over to third. Goes McAnulty. And the batter for the first time today is Allison Schneider. She's the second baseman. She's trying to find the play. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, 6-5 Lady Owls. Pulls the bunt back. Runner will take second. No throw this time. And was that called a strike or a ball? I guess we'll see after this pitch. Runners at second and third now with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it is an 0-2 count to Schneider. Up and in. Ball and 2 strikes. Silex scored twice in the top of the first. Louisiana came back with a pair. The Bulldogs scored 3 times in the bottom of the third. Now 4 runs for Silex here in the top of the fifth. That one fouled off, and it's still a 1-2 count to Allison Schneider. Allison, a freshman. Michaela Schneider, a sophomore. So they're both young. 1-2. Outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 outs. 6-5 ball game. All 4 runs in this inning scored with 2 outs. Got her looking. Yep. The old backward K ends the inning. And we head to the 5th inning stretch here from Louisiana. Talk about a double play. How about a discount double check from your State Farm insurance agent, Cindy Blaylock, here in Louisiana. Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green. They will stretch your insurance dollar that much further. Get a discount double check today from your State Farm insurance agents here around the area. Time to stretch, 6-5. Silex is pulled ahead of Louisiana here from Wallace Park on the peoplestribune.com.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
So now Silex with a slim advantage as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning here on TribCast. First pitch to Glow is back to the screen for ball 1. It'll be Glow, Camps, and Mills in the bottom of the 5th inning for the home team. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and missed. Evens things up 1-1. Glow, a strikeout victim in the first. Sacrifice fly in the 3rd inning, in that 3-run 3rd inning. That one misses. 2 balls. Ooh, did he call it a strike? Yep, he did. Ooh, up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Caitlin Glow. Gretchen Camps waits. And Mueller's pitch. Grounded foul pass first. And we'll do it again. Two balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter in the home half of the 5th, Caitlin Glow. Here comes the 2-2. Just low. Count goes full. Mueller didn't like the call. And the payoff pitch. Misses. It's a leadoff walk. And that streak continues as, well, she didn't walk one last inning, so it ended last inning. So the 4th walk issued by Mueller. And that'll bring in Gretchen Camps, who has 2 RBIs, been on base twice today. First pitch to her is swung on and missed. Tried to check her swing, couldn't do it. I think pitch was pretty good anyway. Stephanie Mills on deck. Gretchen almost lures you in with a couple of bad swings and then surprises you once she gets to 2 strikes. 1-1 as that one missed outside. She can take advantage of a mistake, that's for sure. Inside, 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1 pitch. Fouled back to the screen. 2-2. Louisiana tied the game at 2 in the bottom of the first on Gretchen's hit. Took the lead 5-2 in the bottom of the third, but surrendered 4 runs with 2 outs last half inning. That one goes up high on the off speed. Gretchen wanted nothing to do with it, and the count goes full. Strike 3 called, got her on the backwards K. Outside corner, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. So glowed first for Mills. This one off the end of the bat and off the end of the glove of the first baseman. It's going to be a hit for Mills. As unable to hold that in was Harlan. I think it just bent the glove backward. So I'm writing it down as a hit. Down to second goes Glow. And now the tying run is in scoring position. Go ahead run at first base with less than 2 outs. And Abby Moore, who's 0 for 1 today, ground out and a sacrifice fly. Swings and misses to start this at bat. Into crunch time now. It's the bottom of the 5th. Outs are at a premium. Hitter. And the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Down to second goes Mills. Over the third goes Glow. She's the tying run. And the batter will be Crowder, who's 0 for 2. Strikeout and a ground out. Now Glow will be lifted for a pinch runner. It's Powers, the senior. Force play at any base. And the first pitch on the outside corner, according to the home plate umpire, for strike 1. Kendall Crowder. Strikeout and a ground out. Street's on deck. She's 0 for 1. Reaching and fouls that one out of play. Now it's an 0-2 count. Bases loaded. 2 away. Excuse me, 1 away. But a force play at any base. I think we're out of softballs. There's one in from the Silex dugout. The 0-2 pitch. Reaching again, and again fouls it off the screen to draw out this bat a little bit further. Tying run at third base, just 1 out. Crowder back in. Long look to the dugout for the pitch. And another 0-2. Just missed low. Ball and 2 strikes. That's a tough one to take for Crowder. A ball and 2 strike count. I just say keep going after. Fouled off again. Still 1-2. I think she's almost expecting something off speed now. Another 1-2 from Mueller. Popped up. Caught by the shortstop, and everyone will stay put. That's the second out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So a looping liner by Crowder to Plackmeyer. And now they'll bring a courtesy runner out. That's Misha Campbell. First pitch is grounded back to the pitcher. Over to first, and Louisiana strands the bases loaded in the bottom of the 5th inning. Silex still leads at 6-5 as we head to the 6th on TribCast.
If you buy electricity from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you're more than a customer. You're a member too. What does that mean? It means you have a say in how things run. It means you have equity in Quiver River when there's money left after expenses each year. It means that helping you save electricity is important because we're in this together. It means you have more than safe, reliable energy. You have power. You have people. Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those they serve. CUIVRE.com.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
So we go to the 6th inning. Louisiana strands the bases loaded in the bottom of the 5th. Unable to tie the ball game. And now Silex will come back to the dish. With the top of the order, the shortstop Blackmeyer, then Stanek and Howard. As Lexi digs in. And the first pitch to her is fouled at the plate, 0-1. She is 1 for 3, singled and scored, reached on an error and scored, lined into a double play. Behind in an 0-1 count. That one's in the dirt to even things up. Stanek's been on base a couple of times. She'll bat next. As Silex looks for some late insurance. This one grounded to the second baseman. A lot of English on it, but it's picked up rather easily by Faith Rule over to Gretchen Capps for the first out. 4-3 on the putout. And that'll bring in Stanek with the bases empty. And the first pitch to Molly is in for a strike. us for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame. Yeah, we still have mostly 2 full innings left. As Louisiana will have the last at bat, unless they can take the lead in the bottom of the 6th. This one's hit toward the gap and will bounce off the center fielder to the wall. She's going to try for third. Here's the relay, and she'll go back. Oh, the ball got away. She would have been in there, too. So it's a double for Stanek. And there's that insurance we talked about out there at second base with less than 2 outs. Brings in Howard on base hit in 3 at-bats today. A couple of ground outs to the pitcher. That one's low, and the runner will take third. Standing up. One ball count to Taylor Howard. Couldn't pull the trigger on that and called a strike on the outside corner. This one hit to the shortstop. A little indecision, and everyone's going to be safe. Thought about coming home with it, found out that Stanek was going to be there easily, and then couldn't make the throw over to first in time. They call it a fielder's choice. And a strike on the first pitch to Schneider. Michaela, the third baseman, is doubled and scored today. This one hit in the air and caught out there by Misha Campbell. Back into first goes Howard, and there's 2 down. This one hit to the third baseman. Big hop. Up with it is Glow. Throw over in time. Played that big hop perfectly, did Caitlin Glow at third base, and we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Silex now leads it by a pair, 7-5 at Louisiana on TribCast.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you. They hope to see everyone at this year's Bowling Green tournament.
7-5 our score here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be the 1, 2, and 3 hitters for the Bulldogs as Faith Rule leads it off. Rule 0 for 3 today, has reached on a pair of errors and struck out. And scored a run. Up high for ball 1 to start the 4th at bat by Rule. Castina and Gutierrez, if anyone gets on, Glow will bat again. This is the inning for Louisiana to come back. Swing and a miss, even count of 1-1. Long looking to the dugout again for the pitch. Rule's ready. Alley's ready, and Mueller delivers. Back to the screen, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 1 strike to the leadoff batter. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Faith Rule. This one grounded back to the pitcher, backhanded by Mueller. Throw over to first in time. 1-3 on the putout, and the leadoff batter's retired. That'll bring in Castina, who's been on base twice today. Struck out in the first, singled and scored in the third, singled and was stranded in the 4th. And Autumn digs in again. Ball high on the first pitch to Castina. Gutierrez waits on deck. She's been on base twice. Top of the order, doing most of the damage for the Bulldogs today. This one nubbed to the backstop to even the count at a ball and a strike. At one time, Louisiana led this game 5-3. This one hit toward the gap. It's down for a hit. Cut off nicely. Will hold her to a single, but that's her 3rd hit today. She's aboard with 1 out for Gutierrez, who comes up as the tying run, potentially. And the first pitch to Maria is, excuse me, swung and fouled off the sidewall on the first base side. Schneider ran from second base and got it back to her pitcher, Mueller. Now ahead in the count 0-1 against Maria Gutierrez. Pitcher to pitcher. Here we go. Just missed on that extended outside corner that this home plate umpire's been calling. To even things up, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, a runner at first. The next, inside, 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Outside, 3-1. So Mueller delivered a strike, or on the first pitch, or at least got the foul ball. Now has delivered 3 straight balls to her counterpart. This one off the end of the bat and into right field. Cut off nicely. Throw goes into short. They're going to try and get the runner to second. No one covering. Everybody's safe, and there's going to be runners at second and third. Now the tying run's in scoring position for Louisiana with just 1 out. It's going to be a single. She goes to second on the throw. So second and third, 1 out. That'll bring in Glow. She walked last time up, has a sacrifice fly for an RBI, and struck out. Those are her 3 plate appearances today. Louisiana left the bases loaded last inning. Loaded them up with just 1 out, couldn't score. This one grounded to the shortstop. They're going to come home with it. No, the throw is wild. That's an error on the shortstop as her feet slipped out from under her, and try and get the runner at third, and everyone's safe. So fielder's choice, E6, and it's a 1-run ball game. No outs recorded on the play. So now first and third. And I think the third baseman had her hand slid into. by the runner, Gutierrez. First and third, one out. Camps takes a strike. Glow the runner at first. Gutierrez, the potential tying run at third base. This one off the end of the bat and foul. Out of play. Past the Silex dugout. 0-2. The count to Gretchen. She struck out in the fifth inning. Looking. Set up for something off speed here. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Went back with a high heat and got her swinging. And that's the second out. Brings in Stephanie Mills. She is 1 for 3 today. Reached on an error in the third, singled in the fifth. Was stranded both times. First pitch to her. Taken for a strike. Oh, 0-1 to the Louisiana catcher. Next, inside, 1-1. That player of the game's going to be tough. Been a lot of moments in this one, but no one's had a full game, I don't think. The 1-1 pitch. Off the end of the bat and past the first baseman, we're tied. 7-7 after an RBI single by Mills with 2 outs. Gutierrez scores. Glow down to second. And it's a brand new ball game here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. And they're going to bring in Emma Inglis now to run for Glow as a potential go-ahead run with Abby Moore coming up. She's got a sacrifice fly, was hit by a pitch, and grounded out to the shortstop in 3 plate appearances. And the first 2 more is grounded past the shortstop. Here comes the go-ahead run, throw to the plate, and she is safe. 8-7 Bulldogs. As Inglis comes across, so the move to run for Glow pays off. It's an RBI single for Abby Moore, and that might be the game winner. If they can hold Silex off the scoreboard in the top of the 7th, we're going home. But Silex has to get it out first just to get to the plate. Ball up high on the first pitch to Crowder. Crowder struck out, grounded out, and popped out. 0-for-3. Swing and a miss. Ball and a strike to the left fielder for the Bulldogs. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes as the runner advances from second to third. Did it loud for no throw. She flopped across the base. So now some insurance at third with 2 outs. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. She got her. Second strikeout of Crowder today, and we go to the 7th inning. Silex needs a run just to tie. Louisiana looking to close them out here on TribCast.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Equal housing lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
We go to the 7th. 3 runs by the Bulldogs in the bottom half of the 6th that pulled them ahead 8-7 this back and forth game. 2 runs in the first for Louisiana, 3 in the third, 3 in the 6th. Silex, 2 in the first, 4 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th has them down by a single tally going into their final at bat of regulation. Throw goes down, and we're ready to see if Louisiana can hold on. It'll be Hinkabine, Mueller, and Kenyon. If anyone gets on, Gilbert will bat for Silex. Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame coming up at the conclusion of this one. Can the Bulldogs hold on for their first win of the season? And a strike off the outside corner to Hinkabine. Oh, 1. 0-2. He's calling that outside pitch. You better be swinging at it. Something you can take right out to right field if you're willing to offer. 0-2. Popped out of play, and we'll try it again. Still no balls and 2 strikes to Hinkabine with Mueller on deck. Silex catcher waits for the pitcher to stride toward the rubber. Now she digs back in. Just got a piece, still 0-2. Hinkabine, a pair of strikeouts and a walk today. Came around to score. Still 0-2, 5th pitch of the at-bat. Here comes. Popped up, and it'll drop in front of the Silex dugout. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Still 0-2 and an 8-7 game. Lead-off batter here in the top of the 7th, and a swing and a miss. And a strikeout of Hinkabine, down for the 3rd time swinging today, and that'll bring in Holly Mueller, who's yet to be retired. Singled in the 2nd, singled in the 5th, hit by a pitch in the 4th, but her spot is yet to come around to score. First pitch to her is low for ball 1. She's the potential tying run here in the top of the 7th inning. Gutierrez looking to close it out. Low and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Ooh, called a ball 3-0. That was right over the blank. Must have said it was a tad low. There's a strike. Pretty much same location. May be been a tick more toward the center of the plate, but Mueller crowds it so much. No more lines left. I think that previous one fooled the whole plate umpire, and there's a walk. Mueller on for the 4th time today out of the number 7 position. She'll be lifted for a courtesy runner. And the batter will be a pinch hitter. No, it'll be Kenyon, but they'll replace that runner at first. Number 17, Abby McAnulty. And the batter is Chloe Kenyon. Bunted foul. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Chloe today struck out in the 2nd and 4th innings, singled in the 5th. Was stranded at 2nd. This one popped off the screen, 0-2. Another 0-2. Outside. 2-2. 1-2 rather. I believe it's Lily Bruce on deck as a pinch hitter. This one fouled out of play. Over toward field 2. Another 1-2 coming up from Gutierrez to Kenyon. Here it comes. It's up over her head. Throwing to first, and it's thrown away. They're going to advance that runner down to second base with 1 out. That's a tying run. You can't make those mistakes. So E2 puts the tying run in scoring position. The count goes to 2-2 on Kenyon. There's 1 away. Maybe a pump fake. Don't let it go. Hitter. And again, Bill Camp's going to say, why didn't you get out of the way? Now they're going to get the appeal. Eight to 7, the score. The field umpire, they've given the appeal to the field umpire. If the call stands as a hit by pitch, it'll be first and second with 1 out, the tying run at second base, the potential go-ahead run at first base. No one wants to get hit in the elbow, that's for sure. May have caught more upper arm, but. And the call's going to stand. Now he's going to talk about the situation with his fielders in a 1-run ball game on TribCast.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
Back in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth, we're in the 7th inning. Silex trailing by a run. They have the tying run at first, potential go-ahead run at first, tying run at second base, potential go-ahead at first base, and the pinch hitter is Lily Bruce, and she takes a strike to start her first at bat. Strike 2. Top of the order, waiting in the wings, Blackmeyer. Been on base a couple of times, is on deck. Gutierrez looking for a strikeout here for the second out. Here it comes. There she goes. Ooh, called a ball. That's been a strike all day. One ball, two strikes. One out. Runners at first and second for Silex. The pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit. Coming up throwing is Moore. And there was contact made between the runner at third and the third baseman. It looked like she pushed her down. Or at least pushed back when they collided, and no one saw it except for our cameras. So now the potential tying runs at third base as Bruce gets the hit. Still just one out. There's a strike called on the first pitch to Lexi Plackmeyer. Singled and reached on an error in 4 plate appearances so far. And that's a base hit, and Silex is going to take the lead. Tying run in, the go-ahead run in, as crossing the plate is Chloe Kenyon, and it's 9-8 in favor of the Owls. RBI, 2 RBI hit. Good to score both courtesy runner and Kenyon. Now Stanek will bat, and it's low and in. 1-0. First and second, one out. That's off the glove and into center field. They're going to hold the runners, and the bases will be loaded with one out, as they had to stop to make sure it got through. So now Bruce, the runner at third, Plackmeyer, the runner at second, and Stanek at first. Howard will be the batter. She's been on base twice today and takes a strike. One outside. A ball and a strike to Taylor. And a hit and reached on a fielder's choice. A couple of ground outs to the pitcher. That's low and in. 2 balls and a strike. Bases loaded, one out. Low. 3-1. Three balls, one strike, one out. Bases loaded. A walk's a run. This one hit off the end of the bat and down in the gap. 1 run gonna score. Here comes the next. 11-8. As the onslaught continues here in the top of the 7th inning. Another 2-run single. This one for Howard, making a 2-run double. Second and third. And that'll be it for the pitcher Gutierrez. We'll have a new pitcher when we come back. 11-7 Silex lead here in the top of the 7th on TribCast.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Faith Rule, the new pitcher, as Silex has broke it open here in the 7th to come from a run behind to an 11-8 lead. Schneider fouls it back off of the athletic director's mule. 0-1. Runners at second and third. And that goes back to the screen. Runners are going to hold. 1-1 the count. As Rule pitches here in the top of the 7th. For Louisiana in the bottom half, it's going to be the 9-1 and 2 hitters. 1-1 pitch. This one up the middle, and it's a base hit. 1 run in. Here comes another, and it's 13-8. 2-run single for Schneider. And things just keep getting worse for the Bulldogs. Ball not hit very hard, but found a spot. Now Harlan, the batter. And she swings and misses. She is 2 for 4 today. 2 singles, one of them an RBI. Fly out to right and a ground out to third. This one chopped to third off the glove of Castina. And it's another base hit. First and second with just 1 out. That was the 9th batter to come to the plate. So Hinkemine will bat for the 2nd time in the inning. She struck out to start the inning. A little different situation here. She takes a strike on the inside corner. They were down a run the last time she came to the plate. She walked back 2 outs away from a loss. It's gotten a lot better for Silex since then, as that one's fouled out of play. And goes right past my car. I'm living a charmed life. 0-2. Rule delivers. This one is guided into right. Campbell up with it on a bounce, and the bases will be loaded again. So everybody's gotten aboard here in the top half of the 7th inning. All 9 positions in the order have reached base. 6 runs have come across. Bases are loaded, and there's still just 1 out. Mueller comes to the plate. She walked, and her courtesy runner came around to score. First pitch to her. Ooh, in there for strike 1. Right under the hands, but Holly crowds that plate so much. The strike almost hit her. Swing and a miss. 0-2 as Kenyon waits on deck. This one popped up. Mile high. Will it reach the seats? It will not, but it'll reach the ground as the pitcher, catcher, and third baseman were all there. Let it drop in between. Still 0-2. 1 out, bases loaded. And Hallie has new life. Can she square one up here? 0-2. Faith Rule on her tiptoes, rocks back and delivers. Fouled back off the screen. Still 0-2. Again, for Louisiana, there'll be Street, Rule, and Castina, 9-1-2 in the bottom half of the 7th, looking for some runs. They're 5 down now. Low, ball and 2 strikes. I got to play a JV game after this. I got to turn the lights before this one's over. Swing and a miss. First strikeout for Faith Rule, and Mueller down for the second out. That brings in Kenyon. Hit by a pitch, scored a run. Has a single, struck out twice today. This one grounded foul to the third baseman. No balls and a strike. Kind of a swinging bunt for Chloe. Gilbert waits on deck in the 9 spot. Not Gilbert. It'll go back to Schneider after Bruce got a hit as a pinch hitter. 0-1. 0-2. Well, is 5 enough of a cushion? We'll see in the bottom half of the inning. That one fouled past the pointed toe of Rebecca Lipsy. And Bruce now in the on-deck circle again. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. In on the hands and fouled back to the screen by Chloe Kenyon. Another 0-2 pitch. Outside, throw back into third, and she is safe. Ball and 2 strike count to Kenyon. Mills almost got that runner picked off. She has 1 pick off today, but has made a couple of errors throwing behind the plate. Got a piece of that one. Still a ball and 2 strike count to Kenyon. Rule trying to get out of this jam. A 1-2. Got her looking. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning, and we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Silex has pulled ahead 13-8. Louisiana will try and save the day when we come back on TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
The 10th anniversary season of high school sports on TribCast are brought to you in part by Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and Bowling Green Lumber Company, celebrating 10 years of champions. This is TribCast. Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Family owned and operated since 1996, Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting, private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, new and used equipment, parts and service, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Bottom of the 7th we go. Silex scores 6 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits, 7 hits in the inning. To come from a run behind to 5 ahead. And Louisiana down to their last 3 outs. That one high and away for ball 1 to Morgan Street. Street, then Rule, and Castina. Outside again. 2-0. Lights coming on here at Wallace Memorial Park. The 2-0 pitch to the number 9 hitter is up and away, 3-0. And out to talk is the Silex catcher, Casey Hinkemine. And obviously, Holly Mueller doesn't like where her foot is landing, because the whole infield and the catcher went out there and fixed the circle. She walked her on 4 straight. Number 9 hit her aboard. And will we make this interesting in the bottom of the 7th inning? Rule will be the batter, and they're going to bring in a pinch runner. I think that's the last time. Tatum DePriest will replace her. I think that's the last time they can take out Morgan Street. And she must be dealing with something that prevents her from running. And I think that now it's Coach Lipsy that's saying, I think she's been in and out too much. She's got her lineup card out there, and home plate umpire isn't buying what she's selling. They're going to let it stand. And the batter will be the pitcher, Faith Rule. First pitch to her is grounded to the shortstop. They'll get the out at second and safe at first, so they take care of the courtesy runner to Priest. Fielder's choice puts Rule aboard. 6-4 on the putout at second base, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Brings in Castina. She's now the third baseman. And the first pitch to her is off the outside corner, 1-0. Gutierrez on deck. Former pitcher, now shortstop, is been on base 3 of 4 plate appearances, and this one's up high, 2-0. As Castina has been on base 3 times today. Struck out looking in the first, singled in the third, singled in the fourth, singled in the sixth. That one misses, 3-0. Goodness. Walk, a fielder's choice. Runner at first, 1 out, and a 3-0 count. There's a strike called to Castina. Double play ends it. This one fouled out of play, and it's a 3-2 count. Off the top of the first base dugout on field 2. Dugout's due for a upgrade. It's the last field that hasn't had any here at Wallace Memorial Park. 3-2 pitch to Autumn Castina, and she chops it to first on the short hop, and everyone's going to be safe. It was a do-or-die play, and that's a base hit for Autumn. Now there's 2 on with 1 out, and Gutierrez comes to the plate. This is a game that would never end. First pitch to Gutierrez is popped up and will drop foul. 0-1. First and second, 1 down. Bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for Louisiana. They trail by 5. Fouled back to the screen, 0-2. So the potential tying run is still in the dugout right now for Louisiana. Bounces in, a ball and 2 strikes to Gutierrez. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second here. Holly Mueller winds and fires. Swung on and missed. She got the big bat for the Bulldogs to strike out. Now there's 2 away, and we'll have a pinch hitter for Glow, and that's Emma Inglis. Not a pinch hitter. She ran forward twice, and now she has to bat. Her first at bat today. Swung on and missed. The next, swing and a miss, 0-2. Louisiana down to their last strike. Stay tuned. The Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame coming up for you. The 0-2 pitch. Time called. This one grounded foul to the third baseman. Very odd scene there. Mueller started and stopped. I'm not sure that there's a balk rule in softball. And then just did a quick pitch. It was fouled off. Up and in. Now a ball and 2 strikes to Emma. The sophomore, the final hope for Louisiana. Down to their last strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one almost went back to the screen. Hinkebine. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out. The pitch. 3-2. Had her 0-2, now 3-2. Runners will be going with the pitch. Popped up. And it will be a foul ball. A couple of players gave it a look. We'll do another 3-2 pitch. Three balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out. The pitch. Strike 3 called, and this ball game is over. Strikeout of Inglis. Leaves 2 aboard, and the final in this one is Silex 13 and Louisiana 8. The Bulldogs were 2 outs away from picking up a victory, and then Silex went to work with a 6-run top of the 7th inning to win this ball game by a score of 13-8. We'll be back with the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame for you after this.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Frank Wallace in Vandalia show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money. The Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance is here. Come in now for rebates up to $2,000 and financing as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months on hardworking Rangers, legendary Sportsman ATVs, and high-performance racers. See Hayden's Motorsports Center, US 61 in Frankfort, or call 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. through 9/30/18 on select new 2015 through 2019 vehicles. Subject credit approval. Offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride. It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame. Brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
While we wait for our Community State Bank TribCast Player of the Game and Coach Lipsy, let's go through how we got to this final of 13-8. For Silex, they scored 2 in the top of the first inning. Louisiana tied it up in the bottom half. The Bulldogs took the lead 5-2 with a 3-run bottom of the third. Silex came back with a 4-run 5th inning to retake the lead. Louisiana answered with a 3-run 6th after Silex had added another in the top of the 6th. So Louisiana leads 8-7 going into the 7th inning, and they get a strikeout on the first batter. So there's 1 out. Silex down to the last 2 outs. And all they do is get 9 Owls aboard in a row, end up scoring 6 times in the inning on 7 hits, and turn the 1-run deficit into a 5-run win here this afternoon. The winning pitcher, Holly Mueller. The loss goes to Maria Gutierrez. She was removed in that 7th inning, and Faith Rule came in and struck out a couple after giving up a hit to the first batter she faced. So 13-8 is our final. Silex gets the win. Louisiana still looking for that first win of the season, and we'll be back with more of the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame for you after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? Great news. Now you have a choice. Viasat Internet has just rolled out brand new fast internet plans available in your area. Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center today. Standard installation is free, and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See Viasat.com for details. Mid-America Auto and Towing, filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing, complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing, financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing, a no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana.
It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
Let's get our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game in here, and we'll go with the center fielder for the Silex Lady Owls, and that's Molly Stanek. If I can get the camera down there. There you are. Now you're on. Boy, we really had to deliberate over who was going to be player of the game in this one, because it seemed like everyone was 3 for 4 with 2 or 3 RBIs in this one. Yeah. It seemed like a game that no one wanted to win for a while. It seemed like a game that you both wanted to win for at times. So what was the mentality going into that final at bat?
Our mentality was we had to get those hits, like push one run across. And once we got that started, we just kept going. We worked as a team to push those runs across when players are on base.
First batter of the inning strikes out, then you guys put 9 consecutive batters on base before they recorded another out. So it's just, like you said, success breeds success, and once you broke through, and I think there was a couple of things maybe made you breathe a little easier, like that throw to first that went into the outfield. It kind of cracked them a little bit and solidified your guys' strength.
Yeah, it gave us great momentum in that inning. Great momentum.
So where are you at now as far as record goes?
We are 3 for 1.
So not a bad start to the season. You've opened up the new field. I heard you guys like it down there. So at least from what I see today, there's room for improvement at 3-1.
Yes.
So a good start, but you guys know you can get better. Even.
Yeah, there's always room for improvement, even in batting and the fielding, anywhere. There's always room.
Well, congratulations on this one. Your final line in this one, you were on base 4 times, picked up a few RBI, had a couple of runs scored. So a good team win here late to come from behind a couple of times and get the 13-8 win. Yeah. That's Molly Stanek, our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game. And let's see, I think Coach is going to ditch on me today. So we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Thanks for stopping by. That's Molly and a 13-8 win for the Silex Lady Owls here this afternoon. We went through the particulars. Again, the win goes to Mueller. She strikes out 9 in the victory, but did allow double-digit hits. Gutierrez takes the loss for Louisiana, who remain winless, and Silex improves, like Molly said, to 3-1. We'll wrap it up. Come back with football on Friday nights. We may add a softball game if I can muster the strength on Thursday. But we'll definitely be back with football from Bowling Green on Friday night, 6:40 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff as the Bowling Green Bobcats 1-1 take on the 0-2 1-1 Mark Twain Tigers. So that's coming up on Friday night, Week 3 football on thepeoplestribune.com. From Wallace Memorial Park, Mark Frank saying good night here from the home of the Bulldogs on TribCast.